Let me see. Oh my word, that setup needs to go. So last month, through many different methods, I was able to build myself a gaming setup completely for free. And at the end of that video, I said that I'd give that setup away to one of you. But here's the thing. I had over 5,000 submissions, YouTube comments, Instagram DMs, emails, TikTok comments. There was so many submissions. And out of all of them, I had to choose one person. And that made me feel bad, you know, because ideally, I'd like to make everyone's setup. So to be able to find someone who was worthy of a room upgrade, I had to look through all of my old videos, look through thousands of comments, and there seemed to be one guy who just kept popping up. Daniel Cuttle. Now for some reason that name just stood out to me. So I started chatting to him and I found out that he had been subscribed to me since 2015, back when my account was called Volox. That is nearly 8 years ago. Not only that, I found out that he wants to be a YouTuber, and I actually also found out that he's filming all of his content on his phone. You know, he's using what he's got to get what he wants, and that was the whole purpose of the free gaming setup video. So I really admired that. And then the next thing to do was ask him what his setup looked like. And yeah, I want to build this guy's setup. The only thing left to do now was tell him the good news. You've been following for like, I don't know, 8 years, so how would you like a new setup?
You being serious?
I'm being serious.
Bro, that would change my... Are you sure?
I'm being serious.
Nah, that would mean the world to me, that one.
It also helps that he only lives about a 1 to 2 hour drive away from me. So it's not going to be hard to get the setup there. However, I'm going on holiday tomorrow, and this is the only possible day where I could film this video. It is 4 AM in the morning right now, and I've got 1 day to build the setup. So I got to go and get this done, like, right now. So I filled the car with the stuff from the setup and made the drive all the way up to Birmingham. So we're on the way to Dan's house right now. We've got a load of stuff in the back ready to remake his setup. We're going to make it look so much better. I've seen pictures of it. Needs a bit of a Dantic makeover, I think. Oh my God, look. Free sofa. Could have used that in the free setup. Okay, here it is, here it is, here it is, here it is. Right, let's park up. Okay, let's go do this. Yes, Dan. How you doing, my friend?
How you doing, mate?
Nice to meet you. I need to see this room. Take me to it. Take me to it.
Come with me. Here it is.
Let me see. Oh my word. Give me a tour of everything because there's a lot going on right here.
So, the table I got off my dad for free. Every time I use it, it's a bit awkward because every time I use it, I hit my knees, so...
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that.
Got a crappy plastic Dell keyboard, but it does the job. Most of this gear is pretty much second-hand anyway.
Bro, what is this PC? Jeez!
We got a 1050 Ti.
Yeah, the dust in there is crazy. Well, what's this chair? Why have you got a Herman Miller chair?
I haven't actually got a chair, I'm just borrowing it off my dad.
That makes sense. Some of the parts of the setup aren't that bad, like the monitors are alright. Which means we can take away some of the items from the original setup we built and give Dan the essential upgrades the setup needs. I'm also going to go ahead and buy some things to make the setup look nicer as a whole, because if I don't do this, even with all my upgrades, it's still going to look like it belongs in one of them worst setup compilations. So, first things first, that setup needs to go. Now we got to paint this. So a quick trip to B&Q. Let's have a look at the paint. Imagine painting your house that colour of yellow. What else should we buy? Yo, look at all this wood here. You know, I didn't realise you could just buy wood. This just gives me the idea to build something crazy one day. Ended up buying a few more things, but now it's time to get painting. Let's paint. Ooh. Since I only had a day to make this, I had to get Daniel to help me out with some of the painting. I really didn't want him to see any part of the setup until it was fully done. What can I say? I was strapped for time. I'm actually going to be putting like a little design here that fades into this wall here. It's actually a design that I've already helped out on in the past on this setup here. So we're going to try that design on this one here. So for that, we'll then need some tape. Let's paint this. And there we go, pattern is done. I just need to let it dry out and then I can peel it off and oh my God, will it look amazing. So whilst I was waiting for the paint to dry, I had to take a quick detour over to my parents' house because in the last video I accidentally ordered the gaming chair to their house. So I picked it up. Here it is. Let's get this over to the setup. Chucked it in the car, brought it back, and luckily only wasted about an hour. Okay, it's time to get the table in. This table is so heavy. Don't know if you've seen, I don't have Emily with me today. I hate recording by myself, but it's gotta be done. The revamp's coming along nicely. Just need to put all the other stuff on there now. Right, I think it's about time we get the chair in. Chair. Now, if you didn't see in the last episode, Booty sent over one of their best chairs to me for absolutely free. But this is nice. This is really nice. Might be better than my chair. Whoa, nice little memory foam pillow there. Oh my word, look at this. Thank you, Booley, so much for sending this out. Let's put this thing together. This is actually better than my chair. Okay, hopefully now this is all dried up. Let's peel it off. Please work. Oh, look at that! Some bits might need touching up. Overall, I think it looks okay. Let's see what we got in this bag of goodies then. We got Nanolink, we got cables, PC speakers, and some more cables. Okay, let's start plugging this stuff in. The desk is working. Let's put the speakers on. Oh. Now, I currently have some of these in my setup right now, so I know these are going to look good as well. And to be fair as well, if I turn these red, they should match the triangle design on the wall there. Let's put that there. Now, hopefully that should work. This looks insane. Oh my god. Again, big thank you to Nanolink for sending these out. One monitor, two monitors. Now that the monitors are on, time to add a PC. Now in the last video, this PC was sent out to me by Direct Computers, so massive shout out to them. At the moment, this channel isn't making enough to buy a PC every week. Now this PC is rocking these specs here. The specs are going to be able to run pretty much anything. Let's turn this thing on. Have I got it plugged in? Oh, now if I turn the lights to red, this setup is starting to look so good. So just for now, this thing can go underneath the desk. Now before I start doing all the cable management to this thing, there's one more thing that I still need to add. And that is this microphone from Maana. If I just screw this onto the desk, look at this. Yeah, this is a massive upgrade over the Blue Snowball. Now let's add this mouse, and let's also add the keyboard. And then it was time for the worst part of making any setup. Cable management. God, I hate this so much. But it needed to be done. Now let's put a few more of these little cable ties up here. After nearly an hour, I sorted out all the cables. Next of all, we've got this plant from IKEA. I then also decided to touch up some of the triangles on the wall as it just looked a little unfinished. These lines better stay clean. Oh god. Okay, now let's put up some of these sound panels. Now once the sound panels were up on the wall, the setup was nearly finished. I just needed to wait for the paint to dry on the wall. So to pass the time, I took Dan out for a bite to eat and got to know a little bit more about his old setup. Just want to ask, do you like the theme of Five Guys? Is it a good theme?
Yeah, it's nice, it's nice.
Good theme, yeah? Yeah, it's a good looking place. I just thought I'd bring this here just because yeah, I want to see your opinion on it.
I do like red and white.
Good. Oh, right. Are you excited to see the room?
So excited, yeah.
What would you say is like the biggest problem with your setup at the moment?
I've had it for about 5 years and it's slow to edit on. I barely even use it. I use my phone most of the time.
So you're using your phone to edit?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't be doing that. So I'm guessing like having a bunch of brand new stuff, it's going to speed up the workflow, get more videos out.
Just sitting at the space, it's just unmotivating, but...
Yeah, the green wall and the oak desk. I think one thing that I really admire, and the one reason I want to give you this setup is just because I saw your videos, they're very good quality. And you're making that happen. You're using your phone. You know, you haven't got a fancy camera or anything. You're using what you have. That's the main thing I really admire. So I think what the best thing to do now is get out of this car and take a look at the new setup. Let's do it. Now guys, before I show you the before and after and Dan's reaction, I just want to say that these videos take a long time to produce and a lot of effort to make, so please consider hitting that like and subscribe button, because I'd absolutely love to do another subscriber setup, and the more love you guys give to this channel, the more stuff like this I can do. But anyways, let's reveal this brand new setup. Come through, my friend. Okay, right, hang on. Come through. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
Here is your dream setup.
Oh my. Speechless. I didn't even know my room could look this good. Oh, that PC looks insane. Thank you so much.
Guys, I cannot believe I was able to build this setup within 13 hours. Meaning I still could go on holiday the next day. But anyways, I'm sure Dan's going to get a lot of use out of this setup to do what he wants to do. But if you guys want to see how this entire journey started and how I got a gaming setup for free in the first place, you can click this video right here. Who knows, maybe by the end you'll have a free gaming setup too.